Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a new vlog. My name is Kathy. I'm a third year 5th grade teacher, and this is a new weekly vlog. I haven't vlogged since I think 2 weeks ago, maybe. So I had COVID last week and I had to end my week off early at school. So I went to school last Wednesday, but I was showing symptoms already last Sunday. So I went back to school yesterday, and let me tell you guys, yesterday it was Halloween, and it was the first time I was back after 3 days, 2.5 days, whatever, and it was just chaos. It was crazy. The kids were crazy. I was going crazy. I felt like I just didn't even know what to do yesterday. Can we just talk about like how guilty you feel whenever you have to take off? Like, it's so awful how teachers are sick or they don't feel well or they have to take off, and you just feel like so guilty for it. I remember leaving that day and I felt so anxious because, one, I had an aide that was going to be subbing in my room for the next few days, and two, it just felt like so weird. And plus, if you guys are teachers too, you know, like whenever you leave sub plans, it's almost worse than being gone because it's so much work and you're just worried that your kids are just gonna be nuts. At least for me, and yeah, my kids were definitely nuts. So we had a big long talk yesterday, and I always do that after I have a sub anyways. Like, we always talk about how the days went, or the day, and then just like how we could have improved. But yesterday's over, today's a new day, and I just posted on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me there, follow me. I'll add my stuff right here. I just put a poll up and I said, is Halloween worse or is the day after worse? And for some reason, I feel like yesterday was bad, just because like everything's changed. Students were wearing costumes, like students were already eating candy for breakfast, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're shutting it down. And I was like, maybe they'll be so tired today and from trick-or-treating and stuff that they'll be, you know, kind of like quiet, but I don't know. Obviously, they're gonna be eating candy, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know at the end of the day how it goes. But I am in the Starbucks line because I told myself yesterday that it was so bad because I was so like, I still felt under the weather yesterday, and it was Halloween and I was not prepared for anything. So today I'm going in prepared with Starbucks. Also guys, since I've been sick, I brought my bag of masks, which I have not pulled this bag out in forever. I don't know. I just don't want to be like spreading my germs all over, so got a mask.
No, that's okay.
I'm going to do a grande vanilla latte with oat milk, please. Wednesday, whenever I went home, I wasn't even gonna take a test or anything, but my team teacher was like, you should take a test because I feel like you're not feeling well, all that stuff. And then that morning, I remember I was telling my kids, I was like, guys, I feel awful. Like, I felt so lightheaded, I felt nauseous, I felt like my equilibrium was super off, and I just kept blaming it on pregnancy. I was like, it's probably because I'm hungry, it's probably because my body's just like changing. And then she convinced me. I went to go get a test, and then it tested positive, and I was like so shocked. Honestly, I was so shocked. I wasn't even gonna do it anyways, but I kind of had a feeling because I've never felt like that before. So yeah, my symptoms changed like every single day. I feel like I had a stuffy nose, I had a fever, I had like lightheadedness, just everything that you would expect, except it just felt a little bit off, if that makes any sense. If you've had Copa before, you probably know what I'm talking about. I turned my lights on for you guys so you can see my outfit. I feel like I look fall confused most days in the fall because I'm a big sandal person. I don't like wearing boots or shoes if I don't have to. Like if it's nice out, I'm wearing sandals for sure. Okay, I always get caught talking to myself, but my team teacher knows I vlog on the side. So like I said, I always feel like I look fall confused because I'm wearing like this nice tunic. But guys, I'm obsessed with this tunic. It's from Marshall's. I found it in the clearance section. So if you have a Marshall's, go look in the clearance. They have such good things right now. It's so cute to me. Like it's the perfect like me outfit. I'm wearing it with leggings because you know I can't fit jeans right now, and some sandals, and that's why I feel fall confused because I'm always wearing sandals. And my lanyard is a Modern Made Company. I always have my link down below if you guys want to check them out. Also, my students are going to BizTown. I talked about this a little bit, but it is a field trip. It's basically like our students get to literally be citizens, practice it. They've learned how to write checks. They know about interest. They know about being a CEO, a CFO. There's so many different things, and they finally got their job placements yesterday. That's what we did, and so I need to offer them the employment letter. They applied for their jobs here. So BizTown like sends us a list of jobs that they are offering for our school, and then they apply for it. And it was so much fun. So now we're really getting into things today in their groups. Do not mind my face. I feel like I've been blowing my nose all morning, but it has been such a busy morning. This morning for math, we took our Unit 1 test, and I usually before a test will do like a quick small group for students who just want to go over specific problems. So we just met at the carpet. We do everything on our whiteboard, practice the problems, just kind of get it fresh in their mind. So that's what we did. They took their test. I usually have folders set out for them so that they can focus on their work. And then our principal came in, did a quick read aloud. So we did that directly after, and then we went straight into BizTown, and we basically just did operation costs, which is students are seeing like the small things that add up when they have a business, such as paying people their salaries and utilities and supplies. And so they're seeing what kinds of things need to be paid for a business. So I just went over it with them through my little cam right here. My partner teacher actually came in and helped us with that, which is awesome. We went in and filled this out. Now these salaries are super old at BizTown. They actually have salaries that are in the double digits now, but we just have this. We need a CEO, we need a CFO, we need a food manager. They go in and add them up and just figure out like how much everything costs and what kinds of things need to be paid for, like advertising, taxes, things that they don't really think about. So yeah, that has been our morning so far. It is now my lunchtime. Show you guys what I brought for lunch. Some days when I'm so lazy, I bring, okay, the kids are at recess, so that's why it's so loud, but this big old Tupperware, and I literally bring a whole salad kit and just put it in there, shake it up. It's much easier that way. And I always feel good after eating a salad instead of like a big greasy meal, which I do sometimes. I know we were talking about this earlier, but I was talking about like, is today gonna be worse than yesterday? And guys, I have to say today has been so much better than it was yesterday. Yesterday was just chaotic and exhausting, but today, and I think this is the reason why, I have like 6 or 7 students gone, maybe because it's the day after Halloween. I don't know, but a lot of students are gone, and so it's made for a more quiet day. Now, if I had those students here, I'm sure it would have been chaos. But honestly, I'm shocked at how everything is going right now. Last night, the trick-or-treaters, I only had like 8, which is still a good amount, but last year, guys, my neighborhood, I had like 50 to 70 kids like come up to our door. We had a really big neighborhood with just a ton of kids and families, but my neighborhood now, mostly adults. So I brought in our big bag of candy that we got, and I'm just kind of like, if students are doing their job, I'm giving them a piece of candy. So sometimes I like doing that, but it's not like an all the time thing. I kind of surprise them with it just to make it exciting. I said, you guys, you know, I know you're gonna have candy here, but if you're eating my candy, it's okay. If I see you with other candy and you're just eating it, not okay. You guys, I feel I feel like a big old ball now. I am 23 weeks pregnant. I remember during pregnancy last year, I kind of had this like, my face kind of felt swollen, like puffy. That's what I mean, puffy. And because I'm also sick, I feel like it makes it worse. But I always have felt like kind of swollen, like my eyes get really puffy. I have a lot of water retention, which is normal for pregnancy. Two reward things that I haven't showed you all yet is I started doing team points, and this has been working wonders. So I have 7 different teams because there's 7 different table groups. These are the names I came up with, but anytime I see them like transitioning well, doing their job, like literally anything, I will just give them a point at the very end of the day. They either earn a Starburst or a piece of candy from me. It's super easy and it's something that I can do quickly. I don't have to do a lot of prep for it. Okay, and the last thing I have is Star Student. So I pick 2 to 3 students per month, and I basically just choose students that I feel like are doing a really good job. So basically for Star Student, I just have an anchor chart paper, I put their name up there, and then students throughout the day or throughout the week will get to put down like a compliment for that student. So the whole class puts something that they are proud of, or a compliment or something to help that student feel really good about themselves. And then that student also gets to work back here at the kidney table anytime. So like anytime it's independent work or it's time to read a book or anything, they just come back here, and they can also bring a friend to come join them as well. It's just super easy and simple, and my students really look forward to who the Star Student will be. Everyone ends up being a Star Student at some point. It's just the order that it goes in.
2 a.m. say you didn't mean to hit my phone. You want attention, don't wanna be alone. You never were a good liar, so why the hell would you try to pull the wool over my eyes like I'm dumb? You're acting true. Don't be so rude. Don't got nothing left to say. Now I'm running far away from you. So I'm all alone and I need you close. I never want to tell you all my faults.
Salma and I just finished our workout. Let me start my car. We did a quick leg workout. We haven't gone to the gym in like a week and a half, I think. That was pretty good. We tried to do like a lot of compound movements, and then we just got into like doing smaller, what are they called? If they're not compound, they're, I don't know. We did some hamstrings, we did some quads, we got some booty work in. We always leave school and we're like, ugh, working out sucks. And then we get done and we're like so excited. But yeah, it was a quick 40-minute workout. And now I'm gonna go pick up dinner. Salma was telling me I should go get Jersey Mike's or Chipotle, and I can't decide. Do I want a sandwich or do I want a bowl? I don't know. I'm just gonna start driving and see where the road takes me. I also have 0 gas. You guys suck like me and wait to the very, very last minute, because I literally have nothing left and I should be going to get gas, but I really hate filling up. I also know like how much I have in my reserves, so I always kind of like push it a little bit, but I feel like I've pushed it a little too much. So maybe in the morning. I'll get it in the morning.
Yes, Christy girl. Christy cat.
Yeah, go, go, go. Come on, baby. Yesterday, as you guys saw, during dismissal, I was grading their math tests. And during dismissal, like our school just uses walkie-talkies, so everyone grades K through 5, just call the student's name and then we just send them down from our classrooms. And that's just how it works. So there's a lot of people like on the walkie-talkies and stuff. You actually have to listen and like make sure you hear your student's name, and then you just send them down. Let me know how your school does dismissal, but that's how we do it, and I've never done that before. Sorry, my laptop is so loud. Anyways, I was grading the tests yesterday during dismissal, which is nice because my students just have like a free choice during like that 10-15 minutes that they're being dismissed, and so I try to get some work done. They play like Ghost in the Graveyard. I don't know if you've heard of that. They play that quietly. I had the lights off, and then I just was grading. So today we are starting a new lesson in math on iReady. Okay, I need to mute that. Today we're starting a new lesson in math. Okay, we're starting a new lesson today, which is, I don't know how, I don't know this, but I don't know how to like actually turn my notifications off. Is that silly or what? I literally don't know. If you know how to turn notifications off on a MacBook, let me know, because and we are starting powers of 10, which I'm very, very excited about. Something about the patterns and something about how this is a concept that I think students will understand quickly is making me very excited. I'm gonna show them on the whiteboard today 10, and then I'm gonna show them like writing 10 times 10, then 10 times 10 times 10, then 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, and then I will show them then the exponent to multiply by, like 10 to the 4th power, so they can see that it means the same thing. I just look through my workbook, and then I might try to supplement for students who may need extra help. I always look on Google, and I just look to see if there's any worksheets for powers of 10, and then I might assign that as homework, or I might assign that as some extra classwork if I feel like some students are getting it already. So that's what I like to do usually during my mornings, is look at my notes, look what I need to do, and then see if there's anything that I can print off that will help, or just look up videos that will be helpful for students. So my slides are already up, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. It is Wednesday, a minimum day, one of my favorite days, but I swear today seems busier than it was yesterday. Just like the kids are back, some of my kids that were gone yesterday are back, and then it's just been a little crazy, honestly. We're trying to do the BizTown stuff, like I said, and so we've been putting both 5th grade classrooms into one room, and they're trying to get everything they need done for their businesses, like advertisement wise. So they're working on advertisements for the radio, they're working on their advertisements for the newspaper, so they have to work as a team, and you guys know how hard it is to work on a team, especially when there's a lot of noise in the classroom. So I feel very overstimulated right now and just like overwhelmed. I just need some peace and quiet. For lunch today, I got a frozen meal. It's one of those Jimmy Dean Delights, like healthier options. This is turkey, egg, and potatoes. It's really, really good, high in protein. I really like this one. Got a bag, I literally can't speak, you guys. I brought a bag of chips, and then I got 2 clementines in here and a banana, because I'm trying to be somewhat healthy. Showing you guys my outfit really quick before I go to lunch. So I am just wearing this sweater. I love it. It is actually from Marshall's again. I said I went shopping and I got like a bunch of things like clearance and non-clearance. This is a cropped, more of a cropped sweater, but I actually like did the headband hack where I put a headband underneath and then I tucked the sweater in just above my belly, so it's obviously comfy. Modern Made Company lanyard like always, and then this is my black jumpsuit that I always wear like year after year. It's from Target. It's really old, but it's just like very flowy, and I can stick a sweater over it. And then guys, the best part is I wore my Uggs today. I bought some mini Uggs. I got it in the color, I think this is the burnt olive is what they call it, but I never splurge on shoes, and I did. Really excited to wear it. This is like my comfy girl outfit today, so off to lunch. we have like PD things that we work on after 1:15. My partner and I are working on finishing iReady goals that we have for our students, but we're brain fried and yeah, it's just, I feel brain fried already because there's so many things that we have to do, which is fine, but yeah, it's just very tedious, but it's things that we need to get done for our students because we work on our goals. I'm just brain fried from today, and now we're doing this, so it's just a lot of writing and stuff. So less than 70% of lessons passed. Do you have yours? Okay, here's a more less chaotic update. In the moment, I was just like so frustrated because my brain was not working and I just was doing very tedious stuff, but that's over. I am leaving for the day. It is about 3:15. Salma and I are, of course, going to the gym. I just need to take a breather because today was overwhelming, overstimulating, and then we have PD, which is great because like we just went in my room and did that. Bye.
Bye, sweetie. You coming up yet?
Yeah, in a minute. I'm finishing up my vlog and then like, I don't know, November just seems so busy. Like, we have a potluck coming up, we have to worry about the holiday party, we're worrying about field trips that are coming up, fundraising. There's a lot of stuff, and I know like October, November, December is usually very busy in schools because there's lots of events and like things to get done, but it's like all like sitting in my head and I feel like I just need to do them, check them off my to-do list so that I'm not feeling overwhelmed. I'm such a type B person sometimes where I'm just like, I will wait until I know I need to get it done and then I do it, which doesn't always help up here. I'm leaving for the day. Like I said, we're going to the gym. We're gonna knock it out. It's 3:15. We're gonna do that. One more thing I needed to ask you guys. Okay, you guys know I'm pregnant. I'm also still very sick and like I have the itchiest throat where I like need to cough. I don't know if it's just me, but other pregnant people, or if you've been pregnant, please let me know. When I am pregnant and I'm also coughing, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the things that happen when you're pregnant and coughing, it's not fun. If you know what I'm talking about, comment that down below or tell me if I am just crazy. I know my kids watch my videos, so I don't want to like say too much, but anyways, I'm going to leave the camera in my car when we go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I feel like the week is kind of going by pretty quickly. I have time to talk because I'm in the Starbucks line, obviously. It's Thursday, which is the first day of their holiday drinks. Guys, I've never been like that Starbucks person that follows trends and all that good stuff. I saw something on Instagram last night, and it said holiday drinks were out, and I was like, that kind of sounds good, because last night was just so crazy. Our power was out for the whole day, basically. It came on this morning, so I was already planning to go to Starbucks to get coffee because our Keurig machine wouldn't have turned on. So last night, we were like, Indy and I were just playing in the dark. I was cleaning in the dark. We made it work. Like, I used my phone flashlight, but I was afraid that my phone would die because it was only at like 40%. So we used my flashlight, we went in her room and we played. Then we played in the kitchen a little bit. So we made it work, but it was just different.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. How are you this morning?
Hi, good, how are you?
Doing great, thank you. Can I start you off with any breakfast items?
Yes, can I do the bacon egg bites, please?
Okay, order the bacon egg bites. What else are we doing?
Yes, and then I'm gonna do the grande hot sugar cookie oat milk latte. Having your power out literally just humbles you because it makes you so grateful for having power every single day. Like, you don't realize how much you need your power, like your lights, your fan, literally anything. I feel like making coffee, it's crazy. But anyways, as you guys saw last night, Salma and I did the sauna. Well, I guess you didn't see. We did back and biceps, and then we did 10 minutes of the sauna. That honestly felt so amazing. We were sweating, and I feel like I kind of just like let all the impurities out. It felt really good, and it was hair wash night, so that's why we did it. I washed my hair. It always kind of like flares out. I'm just rolling with the punches with my hair nowadays. I'm excited. I've never ever tried the sugar cookie latte drink before. I was never like a holiday drink person until, I don't know, it got into me. I got real real basic nowadays. Okay, you're watching me parallel park, if that's interesting. Wow, perfection. I did it. All right, guys. Well, it's Thursday. It's almost Friday. It's gonna be a good day. This morning, we are doing more BizTown stuff. And then I'm gonna teach a little bit of math. So yesterday we did the basic, like what is the power of 10? What does it do? What's its purpose? And then today we're actually doing decimals and multiplying that by the power of 10. So that'll be fun. But I wanna do the taste test of the sugar cookie latte. I got it with oat milk instead of almond milk. Holy moly, it's hot. Wow. That's super good. It's very hot, but that was delicious. It definitely tastes like a cookie, and it's not super sweet. I feel like if I got the ice drink, it'd be definitely sweeter. But I can definitely taste the sweetness, but it's not like, sometimes when I drink ice drinks, and it's a sweet one, it definitely is really, really sweet tasting, but this one is perfect. I'm so excited to drink this. So let's go have a good Thursday. Outfit of the day, this sweater I am obsessed with. I got it a couple weeks ago at Aerie. It was on sale. It's like their new, like really, I don't know, it feels like cashmere, but it's obviously not. But I got the blue color and I love the little slit sleeves. I think that's such a cute detail. But yeah, it's just the blue version. I got it in an extra small. I would have gotten a small, but I knew it was oversized. But I think I want to get more colors in like neutral colors. They had green, and I love green, so I might get that too. But I'm just wearing it with leggings and my Target like platform boots. Guys, I don't have like pants anymore that I can fit. I've been trying to find like a good pair of maternity jeans. Honestly, it's been really hard, and the ones that people say are really good have always been sold out. So I've been stuck with leggings and long sweaters and stuff. So yeah, this is my outfit, and I think it's so cozy, comfy. Also, I forgot to say, yesterday I made some notes. My students have been getting really loud in the morning, and I've had to give multiple reminders each morning to have like a voice level 1 to keep their body safe, to keep their hands to themselves. So I told them yesterday, I said, when you come in the morning, you will have morning work, which is basically going to be a worksheet from something that we worked on previously. So today it's going to be, let me show you guys. I said you can earn this time back where you have your free time, your morning choice, when you show me that you can come in quietly and go back to being responsible, and go back to me not having to remind you multiple times in the morning to, you know, be respectful, to have a voice level 1, all that stuff. I would have something each morning at my back table. You have to come grab it. You will need to finish the worksheet, and then you can have your morning choice. If not, then that's what you're doing. And I said, like, this is just a consequence because of the multiple reminders that I've been having to give. I just printed off like a powers of 10 exponent worksheet. They have to rewrite the following numbers in powers of 10. So that's what they're gonna do, and then they can have their morning choice. So it's not like you need to get work done, because usually I don't like when students have to come in and then work right away. I like that they get to mingle and stuff, but it's just been getting too loud and students just start play fighting in here, and I was like, no, we're not doing that anymore. Kia on Instagram and YouTube just posted this on her Instagram story, and I'm gonna play it. It's lo-fi covers of popular songs, and I just use Spotify. I usually just have a bunch of playlists here, so these are like my own personal ones and also the classroom, but usually I have like a teaching playlist, and then I have a calming acoustic that's usually for the classroom, and then lo-fi classroom is also for the classroom. So this whole morning we have just been in the other 5th grade classroom again, working on BizTown stuff. So we finally just finished everything that we need for basically Monday. My team teacher and I basically have to figure out like rides, our volunteers, like the adults that are coming, but we basically just did advertisements. I went on the computer and then I plugged in every single student that's going, their job position, their salary, and what class they're in. So I never knew, like I've never had a field trip where you had to plan out so much stuff and like get so many things ready, but it's really, really cool to see that and to experience it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into field trips that if they're not just super simple. We have to input a lot of things. The students have to practice, you know, how to be citizens so they can be successful at BizTown. Like I said, students had morning work and it worked out really well. They were very quiet, and I asked them, did you guys like having morning work and being quiet? And they said no. And I said, I know, it's because it's not supposed to really be likable. We're trying to see if we can go back to morning choice and having that voice level 1 again. So that's what we did. I'm so annoyed at like how runny my nose is. I feel like every 5 minutes I have to blow my nose, which is good. I think that means things are getting better. If it's like excreting out of me, I think. I know that sounds gross. I'm gonna show you guys my quick lunch that I like to bring. I have one of these. It's a bacon Caesar chopped salad kit. I literally eat the whole thing, not joking, because when I'm eating a salad, it's just not enough, and I'm a big eater, so I eat the whole thing, and I bring like a big bowl like this. And then I've been trying to be a little healthier with my snacking, so I brought carrots, baby carrots with some peanut butter, and then I bring 2 little clementines just in case I'm still hungry like at the end of the day, and then I snack on these before I go to the gym. But yeah, that is my quick lunch. I try to have a little bit of protein if I can, just because I go to the gym and I don't want to be missing out on my protein. But got my little bag. I swear these are the best lunch bags if you go to Lululemon. I know it's like kind of bougie. I have not had enough water today, so I'm bringing this to lunch to chug this. Happy Friday. We finally made it to Friday. I'm so excited. I never thought this day would come any faster. I am just showing you guys my outfit of the day before the day starts. I'm wearing this black bodycon, like it's a maternity dress. It has like the rouging on the side, but here's my little 23-week belly. I feel like I'm finally popping every week now. And then I just paired it with this long cardigan that I got from, you guessed it, Marshalls. It's just a Marshalls week for me. But it's this tan color. It's very long, which I like, or else it kind of looks awkward with long dresses. But yeah, I was gonna wear something comfy and cozy. This is my coziest outfit that I could find. I'm running out of pregnancy outfits to wear that are cute. And I just wore them with my Converse, which I don't love, but I just wanted to wear tennis shoes today. And yeah, or else I would have paired it with some booties. I didn't put any mascara on this morning because I just couldn't be bothered. I might try to put it on this morning. I have a big to-do list today. I'm gonna be pretty busy today. I have a huge to-do list just because our field trip for BizTown is this Monday, so I have to message parents. I have to get some more things ready for my students. I have to make sure that parents and students are ready for Monday. Let's get this day started. Okay guys, it is now my plan time, but I feel so, I don't even know. I feel so exhausted. Okay, it is now my plan time. It's 11 o'clock. I just dropped my kids off at PE. This morning, you guys saw I just had a little bit of morning work where students are practicing decimals and the power of 10. So this morning we did morning meeting like usual. Our question of the day was, what are you most excited for BizTown? And then right after that, we went over the questions on here. Usually for the morning work, like I said, I like to basically just have things that they did the previous day. So we did decimals yesterday, and then this is kind of like a refresher, and then I just cut them because I don't want morning work to be super lengthy. It's just a quick refresh. And then at the end of morning meeting, I quickly just check over them, and then if I feel like we need to go over it, we will. So that's what we did this morning. We went over it, and a lot of students understood it better. And then I jumped straight into math instead of ELA today, which I usually do, just because today we are going to meet in my partner's classroom again for BizTown, so we won't have time for math. During math, they did the rest of the sheet. I also pull small group back here if they do need help, so I usually try to fit like 5 to 6 people back at my back table. And then for students who need differentiation, I give them something else that is similar that can help them practice still. So this was my worksheet for that. And then we finished early, so I actually had them finish up some of, not finish up, but I actually had them go back into their writing, and I've been using the hamburger writing to help them form paragraphs and just how to set up their papers. So some of them are on to typing, but we are doing narrative writing. I just use some of these graphic organizers to help them organize their thoughts. Like I said, you guys, today, I think this week honestly is just like a lot of stuff. So I've just been kind of like short with my kids. I feel like I've just been more snappy a little bit, and I know it's because there's so much to do. I even told my kids today, like, some of them were doing iReady when they were done, which I usually do iReady as like an independent finisher. Like if they're done with this, then they just get on iReady. And so I usually have them like sit around the room. They can do flexible seating, all that stuff. And then I was working in my small group, and then I had a group of students who were just like kept talking. So I said, okay, if I have to remind you one more time to get to work, then I will have you move back to your seats. One of my students didn't want to move back to their seats. So then I said, okay, now everyone, you will need to go back to your seats and work on iReady instead, because some students are taking advantage of flexible seating. Then I said, okay guys, now we have morning work at our desk, and now we have mindfulness at our seats because they couldn't keep their hands to themselves, and now we have to do iReady at our seats, which I don't like doing that usually, but I feel like they're starting to get a little bit too comfortable with the talking and playing around instead of working while I'm at my back table, which they're usually good at. This is just going to be very, very temporary, and this is basically just for them to notice that, like, when I ask you to do your work, I don't mean just sit there and talk. And it was the fact that I asked one student to sit down and he didn't go do it. That's when I said, okay, never mind then, everyone go back to your seat. So I feel like I've just had a lot of redirection today. My coughing has turned my head into a pounding headache, I feel like. So right now I am going to work on messaging parents, making a quick newsletter for the field trip, just because I know parents have a lot of questions and I feel like I haven't been the best person at communicating. I'm gonna do that, and then my partner teacher and I are going to look at our volunteers, who's coming, what they're going to do. So yeah, let's get to work.
But I just want you to know I really appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you, girl.
You're like one of the best partners I've ever had.
Oh my god, that's so nice. Last night, Brandon and I had a little date night while Indy was at daycare last night, so we went and had a date at 4 o'clock right after school. I got some curry. I have so much left over. I don't know what it was, but I was so full. I have garlic cheese naan and then tikka masala chicken curry. So good. All right, you all, it is the end of the day and I'm just getting my last minute stuff done. Like when I talked to you guys earlier, I think I was just very overwhelmed. I feel a little bit better now. I just want to go home and just have like a fresh start. I have to take some stuff home just for the field trip, just because I have to type some stuff up. I never ever take work home, but because our field trip is on Monday and this is just like the stuff that we need to get done, I'm taking stuff home, but it won't take long. Okay, I want to show you guys my little field trip binder. Now BizTown is just a different type of field trip just because it is a lot of work and there's a lot of things that we have to have the day of as well. So inside I have all of my students' permission slips. I just labeled them and then I have them in the folder. And then I have the harmless waiver form, which is something that the parents had to fill out. And then lastly, I just have a parent consent form about being interviewed and pictures and stuff like that, because they will be collecting all of this stuff. So I just put in a binder in a folder just so I can be organized. I really don't want to be the one that's like missing things on the day of. I'm just going to stick my pen in here and then I'm going to have a classroom list stapled to the front. All of these folders are the workbooks for my students and the 5th grade class. This includes all of their advertisements and business sales and just everything cost-wise is in here, so they have all that stuff. This is mainly for the CEO and CFO. It's gonna be a really, really cool field trip for them to experience. Like, yeah, it's gonna be an amazing field trip. I know it. Okay, I literally just had a coughing. My throat is so itchy. Students are to be dressed like professionally. It was a little bit stressful today because some of my students left sick again. So we're like missing some parent volunteers and now we're missing students. They're not gonna be here on Monday. So we had to deal with a little bit of that. I have to also plan me driving. I'm one of the drivers for the field trip because we are taking buses and we're also taking our cars. I don't remember field trips being this stressful, and maybe it's because we only have 2 team teachers, or maybe it's just because it's BizTown, but I feel like there's just so much stuff to do and I'm still trying to like put teaching on top of that as well. It's been an overwhelming week and a very exhausting week, but I'm glad it's over. I'm gonna go pick up Indy, have a nice dinner at home, and just, yeah, I'm eating pizza, by the way. I'm going to Little Caesars to pick up pizza. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really tried to make sure that you guys could see everything that I've done this week. Like, I wanted to show you guys really like the true realities of teaching and how exhausting it can be and how demanding it is. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you made it this far, also comment down below and tell me that you made it this far. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That lets me know that you guys like these videos and to keep vlogging them. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you all next time. Bye.